The Old Trafford years of Carlos Tevez' career have reached their conclusion as the Argentinian has confirmed he'll be departing the Premier League champions this summer. So where next for the Argentinian maestro? His talent is undeniable. 26 Premier League goals in 89 appearances makes him a top purchase for any side. And Kia Jarabchin says his client has already attracted the attention of other top sides. United may be losing one of their star players, but the talents of Tevez don't seem to be going too far away. It's just a case of where the magician will conjure his magic next and who Sir Alex brings in as his replacement. Graham Bell, Setanta Sports News. Relegation might seem to be on both teams' minds, but Tony Mowbray seemed relaxed ahead of the game, despite the fact his baggy side had only collected 1 win in 13 and the visitors hadn't lost to any team below them in the league this season. And it was the Black Cats who started the brighter. Kieran Richardson returned from injury, and it was only a spectacular save from Scott Carson that kept this game goalless. This wasn't expected to be a game for the purist. The visiting Tigers had 1 win in their last 15 league outings. For Borough, it was 1 win in 19, and the pressure firmly on Gareth Southgate.
Now, England have been knocked out of the ICC World 2020 after a 5-wicket defeat on the Duckworth-Lewis method against the West Indies. Graham Bell has the details.
Chris Gale knew it was a winner-takes-all encounter as England elected to bat first, and after losing Luke Wright, Kevin Peterson proceeded to attack the bowlers. More rain meant that the Duckworth-Lewis method came into play, the West Indies needing 80 off 9 overs. England got the early breakthroughs they needed, Ryan Sidebottom removing the dangerous Chris Gale for 15 and Broad moving Lendl Simmons for a golden duck. But the experience of Shidnarayan Trandapur and Ramnaresh Sarwan rebuilt the West Indies innings, turning the game in their favour. It was Sarwan who thumped the ball to the boundary to secure the victory. For England, the wait for an international trophy continues, but the West Indies will go into the semi-finals on a high thanks to a sensational victory. Graham Bell, Setanta Sports News. "34 days, 59 matches, with it all coming down to the Wanderers ground in Johannesburg for the final of the 2009 IPL tournament. Music, fireworks, bands, and a sold-out crowd looking to enjoy their day out, and soon it was time for the action to begin.
That's powered away. It's the Chargers. Who will lift the trophy? They've come from number 8 to number 1 in spectacular fashion.
Having finished bottom of the league last year, Darren Lehman and Adam Gilchrist have transformed this team into champions, and all that was left was to collect the trophy. The IPL closing ceremony is always a lavish event, mixing the best of Indian culture with traditional African drumming, as well as international stars such as Akon and Eddie Grant, certainly making this the hottest ticket in town. But the main prize for the Deccan Chargers was the celebration of being named the IPL champions of 2009. Graham Bell, Setanta Sports News.
Well, moving on to other news, defending champions Rajasthan Royals are out of the IPL after losing to Kolkata Knight Riders by 4 wickets in Durban. Graham Bell has the details.
The Rajasthan Royals had to win to stand any chance of qualifying for the semi-finals, but they faced a Kolkata Knight Riders side that, although bottom of the league, had chopped Chennai in their last outing. Lakshmi Shukla appeared like a knight in shining armour for his side, a magnificent 48 not out, including this 6-off motor, settling his side's nerves as they made their way towards the target. Kolkata needed just 4 off the last 6 balls for victory, and a scampered single saw the reigning champions knocked out the IPL at the league stage. Memories of last season far away for Warne as he contemplates whether he'll be back for another year of IPL action. Graham Bell, Setanta Sports News. New Zealand were looking to reach their 2nd World Cup final in 3 months, but they didn't have the best of starts as Lucy Doolan departed early. This brought captain Amy Watkins to the middle. She and partner Susie Bates put on 40 for the 2nd wicket. Bates departed for 10, but Watkins continued the onslaught. She breezed past the tournament's previous top score, putting New Zealand into a commanding position. The Indian reply never got going, with the New Zealand bowlers ripping through the batting order. Shan Ruck collecting 2 wickets, the left-armer using the overhead conditions to perfect effect. But it was the Kiwis who celebrated victory as they restricted their opponents to just 93 for 9 off their 20 overs. They will now face either Australia or world champions England in Sunday's final at Lord's. Graham Bell, Setanta Sports News. The pressure was on the Dallas Mavericks. Down 3-1 in the series, they needed to collect a victory, but they faced a Denver side that hadn't lost at home since the beginning of March. Dirk Nowitzki launched a comeback for the Mavs in the third, this three-pointer bringing his side within 6 as the big man recorded 32 points for the evening. And with the time clock ticking down, Kenya Morton slammed home to see the Nuggets collect the victory by 124 to 110. Denver will now go on to face the winners of the LA Lakers and Houston Rockets match in the Western Conference Final. Graham Bell, Setanta Sports News.